every year, the Mimanshe, this is my fifth, from year one, the Mimanshe, I write, the write-up, I pick some things even from that building collapse, part of my, and I give tribute to those people that died cheaply in the hands of a monster who is always too quick to call out, what do you call it, to call out prophecies that concerns nations. But the one that happened in between his eyes and in his watch, he couldn't see it. So what are we talking about? Well, so if he eventually say he saw it, then he has indicted himself. Abi?
Yes,
because after seeing it, why couldn't you evacuate these people? Why couldn't you evacuate these people? But because you had intention. Because you had intention.
Yes. Well, what kind of intention? That's a mysterious intention?
No, because you had intention to sacrifice them to your demons. You had intention. Whatever spirit you are using, of course, anybody, other spirits of God, spirits of Satan, you can, one can, see. You understand? But because you have intention, because they had to go in order to open up a channel for you. As I said earlier, anybody can go and check it out. Since I left Synagogue from 2008, this guy could not travel outside this country till 2014. Go and check it out. Before that time, of course, almost every year he travel, even twice in a year he travel to different nations.
Yeah.
But the road was blocked upon him. Spiritually. So until that 2014, and we saw what opened the gates for him, and he started going to, all this, what do you call it, Paraguay,
Israel, and the rest. I think he has gone to like 5 countries now.
Are we going to fold our hands to see this monster destroying people? And this is not the first time, but this is a very huge one. Before now, people have been dying there, and they are keeping them under what do you call it? Under the carpet. But this huge one, that he cannot just cover up. Even people witness that when that thing collapsed, the gate was locked against good intentioned people. Because they wanted to, rush them, and I believe, handful of people will have been saved. But because he needed that number to be completed. So, people need to wake up and understand what is going on. Because he needed certain number to be completed.
Numbers like how?
Numbers of people to die. They must die.
For his spiritual? Yes.
There is a number. So that's why it was, they locked the gate so that people will not have access in to rescue the people. So until, when they have arrived at their number, they now, open the gate and people start coming in and to do the evacuation.
Under the debris. After these people have died under the debris.
Yeah, before that time, the die has been cast. But you said
that it was aeroplane that they use some technological vibration to bring the house.
What aeroplane?
That aeroplane passed here 3 times. Sometimes
okay.
The house
what is trying to do is to indict the federal government of Nigeria. So that means we need to take federal government of Nigeria up, because how can our space be porous for such a thing to happen in this country? Or are we saying it's the government of this country that did that? Let's go with a stupid suggestion, but we are not stupid. He said a plane, over there.
Yeah.
Where is that plane? How did that plane move from one spot to that place? Where did that place lift from? Which airport? At least, plane is not something you can just park under the tree.
Of course.
Because he's uneducated. So it cannot take us. It cannot take us in a ride of stupidity. So a plane cannot be parked under a tree, and when you are ready to fly, you just fly and go. It has to move from one airport.
Or one airport.
Yes. So where did that plane move from? How did that plane enter into Nigeria? Or how you mean it's a collaboration of the government?
The federal government?
Yeah, the federal government. I'm asking.
Because there was a video, they released a video to say that, to show people that the helicopter was passing and that the house now.
Let me tell you. Go and check. That is why what do you call it? That part from East Solo, from Egbe, that is the part that airplane usually passes, because it's passage to Ikeja Murisala Mohammed Airport.
Okay.
Local and international. So this is not the first time plane has been passing there. That's what I'm trying to say. Plane has been passing there in memorial. So how many houses has collapsed? I even remember there was a time that they were building one building that is living today. Some people came from the Nigeria Airport Authority to warn them that they should not take beyond 5 stories.
Okay, yes. He wanted to build the building to be high-rise.
Yes, he wanted to build it high-rise, even though the foundation was to take like 2 or 3 story building. So we cannot go with him, with that school of thought. He's just trying to deceive the nation and the whole world. So nobody, no sensible person.
Those who are just wasted.
He just wasted them. So that's why I am saying to the people of all nations and of all colors that you can never know the time that the demons inside that place wants to drink blood.
You mean that dog?
Yes, because it's up periodically. If what he usually gives to those demons are not given to them on time, those demons will usually go haywire. You see people, somebody who does not have any health issues will just fall down and die. These are the things we have witnessed.
They will just die suddenly.
They will just die. They will just die. So we also need a question for the government of Nigeria. What is going on? What is that guy doing that they cannot check him up as to what's going on?
Well, you have also pleaded in your book that
we're talking of xenophobia.
In South Africa.
That same year, we know how many Nigerians that died in the hands of South Africans because they became frustrated and they were asking questions. How did our brothers die in your land? That the country could not even say anything. They go on rampage and started killing people. So the blood in this guy's hand is uncountable. If you announce on the radio to call out every family that has had
victim.
No, maybe they have kind of maybe their family has been involved in the sense that they have lost somebody, or they have lost somebody in family to synagogue. You will not imagine how many people that will come out. Everybody, as I am here, I know how many letters, how many pleas that is coming from different people, from different countries, telling their stories, that this is what happened to me. I will send you a message from somebody. This woman said she will never forgive herself because she was the one who suggested to our sister that why don't you take your husband who is jobless to the synagogue. So on getting to the synagogue that fateful day, while they were trying to arrange the husband to the healing line,
emergency
line, this woman who was not sick at all just fell down and died. Yes, she just fell down. I will send you the message from that woman, and I will give you the woman's phone number so that you can talk to her. She said today the sister who died left her with 3 children that she's taking care of.
No, wait. It was the woman that took her sick husband to the synagogue for healing.
Yes. The husband was not sick.
Okay.
The husband just had some misfortunes.
Okay.
Yes. Like no job, all that kind of thing that we Africans, we always look for a corporate. Instead of us to maybe he has no job, he should go back to school and dust his certificate. He will get better job. He should go and learn skill, and rebrand himself. He will get better job instead of going to church and start saying many of all these our Africans. This is the way we just belittle our image that has been created in the image of God and in His likeness. We need to think higher, not thinking in a debased manner. So while the woman died, said the synagogue, gave them 200,000 to go and bury her. I mean, what does that mean? TB Joshua paid for her soul. It's a point of exchange. It's a point of exchange. She sold her soul for peanuts. So you mean if we go to the radio to call out every family who has been damaged, been destroyed in one way or the other through synagogue, you think that family will not come out? Or I was talking about a family. Another story somebody sent to me. Their father was sick. you know. So they took the father there. And when they got there, they said it was on a Monday. And their father cannot be attended to because they normally have to arrange a show. You understand? It's not that you go there, you are sick, and they pray for you. They have to arrange show and put you on TV, you know, all this paraphernalia and all that.
Drama.
And transmit it on live streaming. Yeah. In order to use it as bait to, you know, to catch other fish around the world. So, then they now told them that, okay, they asked them, can we stay in your hotel? Because we came all over from east. So we cannot go back to our home. They said, okay, you are the one that will spend money. Go there and be in the attitude of prayer. So they were in the hotel. They just noticed that the following day they were in the hotel. They couldn't see their father. For 2 days, they were looking for elderly man. What happened? How did Baba go? What happened? So the third day, they started raising doors that they are going to the TV station and radio station and police station so that they can hear them out. Their father disappeared right inside the synagogue. So they were beckoned and said, what's going on? Because they were making noise. So the wife of Temitope Joshua now counseled them that they should just calm down, that they should, you know, no problem, that they should just calm down and leave it for them for another day.
With the missing old man?
Yeah. So the people went back to their hotel room. They were there, you know, talking, lamenting. It was the following day, the father just knocked in the morning and the father entered. Where did you go, Baba? The Baba could not explain till tomorrow. So they didn't wait for prayer. They just packed their things and go because they don't know, maybe it's one of them that will disappear again. they will till tomorrow they wouldn't have seen the Baba.
So it's like they picked the Baba and they were waiting for him.
They pick him up. They will just do something to him and they won't be able to find him.
So if they didn't make noise, Baba might just disappear?
The Baba disappear forever. What are we talking about?
Is it for it or for what? Sacrifice?
For ritual. For ritual.
Oh, wow. So this is the 5th anniversary of those people that died in the building.
Yeah, this is the 5th year, and the federal government have not said anything. They have not done anything. Let me tell you, in Komolafe inquiry conclusion, there were 3 things that were established against this monster called Temitope Joshua. Number 1, he built his building without permission from the government of the land. Are you listening?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's a criminal offense. In a country, in a climate that works. Number 2, the material used to build the building was substandard. Number 3, the building was meant to be 2-story building. You know, from scratch, that their plan, it was 2-story building. And when more people started coming, criminally, this guy instructed his builder to raise it to power 5-story. So, and it's still walking around. I think the United Nations needs to come into this situation, that because we Nigerians we are crying that we are not safe under our native government. We are not safe.
Do you think the police will invite him?
That is what I'm saying.
The
Today is working free.
Is it more? Do you think it's more powerful than the government, the federal government? Maybe it's more powerful.
That's what we are saying with the things, you know, that we are seeing. It's more powerful than them.
Wow.
So it's Showore who is not with weapon, who is just, you know, calling out for the good of the people of the land, that the government now took and put and incarcerate him. Is that right? What about somebody who has been killing people? Somebody who has been deceiving lots of people. And this guy has become an embarrassment even to this nation, Nigeria. Lot of people from different countries, they visit him and they go home with nothing. Spending their money, wasting their time.
Are you aware that the former special advisor to the president of Sierra Leone was sacked after she gave testimony at the
Yes,
that
the testimony was fake testimony.
How?
Yeah, the moment they saw people like that who has connection with government of any government, either Nigeria or anywhere, they quickly grab that person, and they will just be suggesting into to the person whatever they want that person to say, so that they can put it on TV and they can use it to as a bait to draw more people into the synagogue. So the woman should go and explain herself how she built house within a short space of time under government. She needs to explain herself. And I even understand that she's not a minister. They made her to say she was a minister. They say she's not a minister. She's just a PA. You
mean to be data made her to confess that she's a minister in Sierra Leone?
Yes. That's what they made us to say in their video.
But why did they do that?
I've said it so that they can use it as bait. Anybody who hear that or who listen to that program will start believing that, wow, if somebody of this caliber can go there and God answered her, me too, let me go there. So you will start seeing a lot of Sierra Leoneans, amassing to the place. You start seeing a lot of, people from South Africa, people from different nations going there. Because they have watched on TV how a minister in a government, was favored after attending the synagogue.
Well, there's another like job.
So, even there was a time, the time I came out and I was telling him that I was, telling people to be careful. This guy, he took it personally, and it was just, sending, instead of him to come out so that we all can go to a station, where every Nigerians, where every people all over the world can both listen to the two sides, and more people will be invited to be able to confront him. He's hiding and he's using some cheap journalists to be bringing out fake news. There was a time they brought out one man from US. The man is dead now.
Oh,
the boy himself, Steven.
Yes, the man said, I think the man said you took $2,000 from him.
The man cannot say I took $2,000. He said he gave it to somebody.
Oh,
he said he gave it to Theo. He said he gave it to Theo, and Theo gave it to me. If Theo gave it to me after I've left synagogue, you want me to go back to synagogue and say, okay, this is what was given to me? I couldn't, because even after 14 years of my staying there, I only got 100,000, which was not even enough for anybody to live a good life. So if TB Joshua can be crying over $2,000, you know he's a very cheap man. He's a very cheap man.
And that was how many years ago?
How many years people have worked in the synagogue without being paid? Can $2,000 paid for my years in the synagogue? I'm asking.
I don't. 14 years is so much.
Can $2,000 paid for my time, for my energy, for my intellectual things that are committed into the synagogue? I'm asking.
No, I don't think so. Really.
So people who are just, and now the man is dead. The man was a sick man, and he couldn't heal the man.
Oh, you mean so the man that made his allegation is dead now?
He's dead. He's dead. I spoke to his wife like maybe 3 weeks or a month ago.
Oh, yeah,
and the wife told me, and I prayed with her, and I told her that all those things that they went to do, I believe it was synagogue who forced them to do it.
With the white man that sat with him?
Yeah, she sat with him. I said I've forgiven them because we are children of God. We don't hold anything against anybody. Sam Ayedogban said, if you hold anything against anyone, you are already detained spiritually. So we don't hold anything against anyone. So I told her, I said I've forgiven you, and I pray with her. All the money that they were boasting that they go to White House, they have businesses. All those businesses have disappeared. Yes.
What happened?
The woman said the business collapsed, and TB Joshua couldn't help them.
But that
is the same thing we are telling people. If you go for spirit money, the Bible says God is the giver of good things without adding sorrow to it. So if you go to all these enchanters, if you go to all these spiritual arrangers to arrange anything for you, it's just a little time. So, this guy Fatai has realized that his demonic powers has failed woefully. And his demonic powers do not have effect over the people of God anymore. So that's why he has resulted into cheap blackmail. Using hungry journalists, all these bigots, to giving them money, and those money can destroy them. Because even as I am, there are lots of journalists who find their way to contact me and said what I'm saying is true. That all the money they collected from TB Joshua has ruined their lives. It has ruined their career. Yes. Some of them are even living in sickness now.
You mean the money like you that we say, oh, someone they do really?
Benny.
They became Edwanrile.
They became Edwanrile. They have become disoriented. They become confused. They can't even think properly because they have aligned themselves with a ritualist. So all those money you are collecting from TB Joshua is a ritual money. So spending it is very dangerous for you.
They can destroy their destiny.
I'm telling you, it can destroy their destiny. And it has destroyed a lot of people's destiny. You know, this individual is a drowning man. He's a drowning man. He's just looking for what to drag down with him. Yes.
Are you aware of Pastor Adeboye's revelation recently that some people are selling stickers in his church and they put his picture in the sticker and at the back, in between the sticker, they put TB Joshua's picture?
See, let me tell you something. I'm sure that sticker originated from the synagogue because he just wants to use TB Joshua is a very corny monster. He wants to use Adeboye's picture in order to confuse the mind of people. You know, some people, they believe in redeem, you know, they believe in redeem instead of them to believe in Jesus Christ. The truth must be told. Because Hebrews 12:2 say, we must look in unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. So because human beings, the way they are, you know, they become subservient quickly. So he believed that they believe so much in Adeboye, so he added that picture to his own picture. I told you in my book that TB Joshua usually send his spies to different churches to go and see their modus operandi so that he can copy it. See, somebody called me to apologize. Anybody that called me to apologize, I say, come. Ahead of time, I have forgiven you. I have, you know, I have nothing against anybody. What happened to you? He said, the first time I came out to tell the world my story. And some people, I was not part of it. Before God, before man. I was not part of it. Some people now put it on CD and they were selling it. So when TB Joshua realized that this thing was going across board, what he did was that he now recorded a confession that we have done when we were under hypnotism. He now did that confession in a CD and he printed it en masse. So this guy said they now took it to Alaba where they are selling the other one that I used to enlighten people. They paid the people that are selling it, and because those people are just for money, not for the truth, they started exchanging the CD inside the jacket. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, you mean that they were putting the other CD inside the jacket of the enlightenment? Inside
the jacket of the one that we use to enlighten people. So you see, TB Joshua, your folly will be manifested just like Janice and Jambres. So they now exchange it so that if anybody now buy a CD with a jacket, to take it home to watch, it's another thing they will see inside the jacket.
My God.
Yes. To deceive and to confuse people. That's why he's still telling people that I came back to beg him. Maybe in his dream, it cannot even happen.
So, because a lot of people are saying that you went to beg him, some are even saying that you will still go and beg him after all this revelation.
I did not. Synagogue will only make you to see what they want you to see. Okay? They want you to, you can imagine when somebody plans to raise a dead body. We were there.
To raise a dead body.
Raise a dead body to deceive people.
Okay, to raise a dead body.
Yeah, to resurrect a dead body. The man was not dead. The man fainted. And some people who are in the medical department, you know, like Mrs. Igeodu, like Mrs. Shitu, Mrs. Laja, even one of them, Mrs. Shitu, both Mrs. Shitu and Laja, they came from Baga. They worked. They were medical personnel in Baga company. Baga, the Baga that manage roads.
Okay, Baga.
Yes. So one of them, Mrs. Shitu, when she started working in the synagogue, do you know that one day a driver was taking her son to school, and both the driver and the son died, and TB Joshua could not see vision ahead.
They died like
for her to say, be careful.
Is it motor
be careful. Hello?
Is it motor accident they had, or they just died?
Motor accident. They died. So these are the people that brought back Baba Marule, the man we call Baba Marule. The moment TB Joshua had, he said they should put the man in a separate room, and we should continue to lie to the visitors that the man has died. Even you see some workers deceiving other workers, they will not want to tell the truth. But the inner caucus, they knew what was happening. And in the night, this guy, he went to the room. Even as the man was an elderly man, a frail elderly man with complication of diabetic and high blood pressure. That was what brought him from South Africa. And even with that sickness in his body, in collaboration with TB Joshua, the man was given sedative injection so that when TB Joshua is lying on top of him, he will not know. See, evil is happening inside the synagogue. Evil is happening inside the synagogue.
So
the following day, they start telling fake stories, fake testimony to the visitors. When we were taking the man to the mortuary, to the morgue, TB Joshua sent message that don't bother. It's to the glory of God, and let me pray for him. And so these are a lot of lies. See, I have a lot of feedbacks from people after I have started telling my story. People too have started telling their story. Okay? And this is what I also want to advise people through the message of Sam Abraham Ayedogbo. He said, you cannot engage the power of God until you disengage from the Satan, from the devil. So many of people who are coming who are going from different countries, different points to the synagogue, you have not disengaged from Satan, and you think you can engage the power of God. It's not possible. It's not possible. In the synagogue, workers died, members died, visitors died. They die. There's something inside that place that is killing people. Even there was a time that the synagogue can be funny. They love deceiving people. There was one thing they said is caught on camera. That is an angel. I look at this thing. This is not an angel. This is a ghost. That place is invested with a lot of ghosts. Ghosts.
Ajono?
Yes. Ghosts. Lot of people that have died there, their spirit is still hovering over that place.
Roaming around the place.
Hovering around that place. See, let me tell you an experience. There was one man they called Benson. He stayed with TB Joshua for many years. And one time, Benson was sent to Austria with some disciples. When they got there, there is a girl that died among their team. Immediately they enter Austria. The girl died.
She fell down and died?
The girl just died. And it's like they couldn't manage the situation. So because of that, till tomorrow, Synagogue is on red alert. There is a red alert on Synagogue in Austria embassy. They don't want to give them visa because of what happened to their citizens. We are talking about places that their law is working, not like Nigeria that people are just dying like animals, and some people are in the government doing nothing. So they put a red alert on them. So when Benson returned, Benson went to tell TB Joshua in his private that these are the things that the girl said before she died. And the mother was not happy. The girl said TB Joshua was having sex with her. Yes. So, and it's like Benson has known too much. So anybody that knows too much in the synagogue must die. So one day, myself and Benson, we were sent out. We will not be sent out again together. So when we came back, while we were on the way, Benson was complaining of his stomach. So usually I didn't count it to be anything. A lot of people usually complain of stomach. I believe there's something they are feeding the workers that kills them slowly. So when we returned, he went to the room, and the following day, I heard Benson died. He collapsed inside the shower and died.
Just like that?
Just like that. So it was packaged out secretly, and 3 months after, precisely 3 months after, the day Benson died was the day they had vigil in the synagogue. Usually, any day they have vigil in the synagogue, it's opportunity to kill people. So 3 months after Benson died, another man called Samson Ajenebode. 3 months, precisely 3 months. It was a vigil again. We had Samson collapse and died. Then that day that Samson died, because people are inside the synagogue, they don't know, they don't have all this information. So I went to TB Joshua's office. I thought maybe he was feeling bad that one of his henchmen died. I met him. He was eating inside his office, and he was cracking jokes with other disciples.
What was he eating?
He was eating eba
and cracking jokes.
Inside me, what went through my mind was that, you mean if I collapse and die here, life goes on? So not too long, maybe like a month or so, I had a dream. I saw Benson and Samson. They were holding hands and going towards certain direction. So I met them. I said, where are you going? They said TB Joshua sent them message. Yes. Yes. So I said, really? They said, yes. Two of them, when they are talking at the same time.
Hey,
so they went their way, and me, I took another path.
In that dream. Then
I woke up. So usually in the synagogue, when you have a dream, you must report to TB Joshua, because he always wants to, monitor his disciples spiritually, physically.
Hey, no, about.
But I didn't say it.
Okay, you didn't say the dream name.
There was a guy called Precious. The parents named him Precious Otulu. But when he got to synagogue, TB Joshua gave him the name Jacob. The guy was working with Radio Nigeria. I think every journalist, when I'm giving you name of people outside, you do your work. I've already said that TB Joshua has a case in court where 3 girls was sexually molested by him in Lagos High Court. People should go and verify. So it's not that people should just hear what I'm saying and they say, hey, no, you shouldn't stop there.
You're talking about Precious.
Yeah, I'm talking about Precious Otulu. You go to, So somehow he was working with Radio Nigeria, but he visited synagogue. I don't know for what reason. That was how he was hoodwinked by TB Joshua. This guy never went back to his office to resign or to tell them that that is how people live. Either you are married, you will just leave your spouse and just move into the synagogue. There is one guy they call Racine now. He's dark. He's a Senegalese, but he had lived in France for many years. He married in France. When he visited the synagogue with some group of people, and TB Joshua told him, you have to stay here and and allow Holy Spirit to use you. The man told TB Joshua, I am married. At that time, I was in the visitors department, coordinating department. There was money that was given to this guy called Racine to go back to France to divorce his wife and come back.
Before
and this man, yes, and this man had divorced his wife and is returned to synagogue. He has returned now. He's going like maybe 18 years. He's still in the synagogue without marriage.
You mean Racine is still stuck inside synagogue now?
Yes, he's still stuck there. He's a Senegalese. So Senegal government, they should go and rescue their own.
In your book, you said either Benson or Samson, one of them shrank after they died, that they looked like baby.
Yeah, it was Benson. People could not believe when they saw the carcass of Benson. So when Precious now got hooked inside the synagogue, he stayed there for many years in the audio department. So after some time, I don't know what happened. Maybe TB Joshua sent him away, or maybe he left. I don't know what happened, because it's what I know that I will say. So the guy got frustrated, and somehow, do you know how God works? God always gives us second chance. That is why we are even calling out on Fatai, alias TB Joshua today, that God can give you second chance if you repent today. So somehow, Radio Nigeria contacted Precious after living there many years, that return to your work and come and claim the money that has accumulated over.